Greetings, YouTube. Today I want to talk about glasses, specifically safety glasses. So we're going to take off my computer glasses, the joys of getting older. And this is the type of safety glass that I've been wearing for 25 years. Pretty standard. The side shields, you can get them removable or you can have them affixed. I always have mine affixed because I just wear these when I'm at the work. And they serve me well, but over time it began to really, certain traits of these type of glasses began to bug me. One was the nose pieces. Now, I found good replacements for these, but even the best replacement will eventually wear off and they break off. They literally, sometimes I've just had the pad come off, sometimes I've had the whole thing break. It's no fun. And these screws are so tiny, I cannot deal with them comfortably any longer. I just can't. It frustrates me. Another problem is that because of the way the frame is shaped, there is a joint right here that comes together, and then there is a screw that goes like this and it holds the whole thing together. I've had those come loose. And in the case of this one here, right here, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Right there. There's no screw there. That's being held in place with wire. It's one of the reasons I carry wire in my belt pouch at all times, also at work in my toolbox. So if I lose a screw, I can squeeze it together, throw a piece of wire in there, twist, 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 tuck out of the way, and I can keep going. Okay? It's a really quick fix. It works. Got tired of that. So I decided I'm going to change up what kind of safety glasses I have. So I have gone to this style of safety glass. Okay, completely different thing. It's all plastic. There's very little, I don't think there may not be any metal in here other than what the things for the hinges. And I really like them overall. Okay. I haven't had any negative experiences with these yet. Maybe the nose pieces do leave a slightly larger mark on my nose because the pads are larger. That's about it. What do they like about this? Well, this has got a rubberized thing going on there. Holds them in place really well. It's got a hole built into the earpiece like there. You can see that right. See, you can see my skin there. So for folks that want to use clip-on lanyards, you can. I've seen people do that, so they can take the glasses off like this and they just drop them and they just hang here. You can also get ones that slip on for like that. You see a lot of those in sunglasses and stuff. Those would work as well, but this has the option of actually clipping them on, which is, I think, a nice trait. Not something that they had to do, but I'm glad that they did it for those that are into that kind of thing. I am not one of them. They fit my face far tighter, and one of the reasons is because there's this right here, and this is a foam pad, okay? And it comes up and it touches your brow ridge. So now this is essentially sealed. And because these come down fairly far in your face, so they are not touching, and the side shields are fairly snug, your eyes are really well protected. I think these might even be useful for folks that ride motorcycles because they don't look horrible. They had different color frames, so you have more of an option, because these really are covering your eye quite well, and they work well both as conventional safety glasses, but they also have readers on here. I wear bifocals, so that I got that down here, and it works perfectly because I read at work. And I also like the nose piece, which is this here. You can see it's got little fingers on it. Yeah, you can see little fingers on it. And it's wide, and those little fingers mean that it's not 100% in contact with your skin, which is nice because it doesn't feel as heavy. You know, it's not like feel like it's really sticking to your skin, though, because of that rubberized surface and this rubberized surface. These are very secure, more secure than my other glasses, which would slide down occasionally. Hard plastic, even the good nose pieces, they would slide because I'm sweating. I work in a 400-degree press all day long. These don't do that. They stay exactly where I leave them, which I like. And also because of this, it means I can't get things over the glasses, which happened with these, particularly if I was bending down and I'm having to look at something like this, and that's a freaking thing I do. If I do that, I'm literally looking over my glasses. I am not looking through the lens at all at that point. So if I do it the same thing with this one, I can't really do it. I can't do that. There's a tiny little sliver right there, but that's you can't see through it. So I have to kind of look like this, but it means that I don't have things going over the lens, which I had happen with the other ones. thankfully, nothing that injured my eye, but hot pieces of flash have come out and landed on my eyelids. Because they're small, they were cool enough that they didn't do any damage, but they still didn't feel good, and I still didn't want them. No, so this doesn't do that. They stay in place. They give me that seal. Now, I realize that having something in contact with your brow ridge is something that's going to bother some folks. I get that. But when I'm in my shop, I have my own shop downstairs, I wear goggles to get 100% eye protection because I use an angle grinder a lot. I use an angle grinder so much it never gets unplugged unless I'm changing the disc. Okay, it's been plugged in all the time because I'm always reaching for it to do something. Okay, so I'm used to having. In fact, I was down in the shop yesterday. When I came up, there's the mark that goes all the way around my face. And sometimes if I've been doing a lot of grinder and come up, and then my face is just black except for where the glasses were. So yeah, so I don't mind that. It didn't having something in contact with my face doesn't bug me. I realize that's going to bother some folks. Some folks are going to feel something on their brow ridge and they're going to be like, I don't like that. So take that into account when you're making a switch from the more conventional looking glasses to something like this. But I got to tell you, I really like these things. They're comfortable. They're not heavy. These weigh less than those do. They stay in place. They don't have the features that I didn't like about those, which was the nose piece and the way the frame was built, so the screw comes out and suddenly your lens is literally lying on the table in front of you. I've had that happen. I looked down to do something and boop, boom, and the lens just fell out of my glasses. It's not much of a safety glass if there's no lens there. And I don't believe these were all that expensive. In fact, if I hadn't gotten bifocals, it would have been free for me because my company reimburses me. But because I got no line bifocals, I have to pay the difference. But it's never much. Literally, it's never a whole lot of money. So these are very reasonably priced, and if your company gives you a reimbursement like mine does, and many larger companies do that, they also sometimes do give reimbursements for boots. I have that feature at my company as well. They're just wonderful. You know, it's like essentially almost free, and I really like that feature. If I see people at work sometimes, they'll be wearing street glasses, and then they'll have the bigger safety glasses over them, and I always tell them, I said, I don't know how long you've been here, but as soon as you get onto the company as a full-time employee, get yourself some safety glasses that are real. You are never going to regret this. It makes your life so much easier. It really does. And most of them have listened to me because it does make your life a lot better. And I think that these are a very significant upgrade from these. Now, I will be keeping these around because these are my backups. I always keep a set of backups in my house. I keep a set of backups for my computer glasses and for my street glasses, the previous prescription, just in case something breaks. So I'm not completely without glasses. So I like these. I don't know the brand. I don't even know where to look on the. Oh, here's the ironic thing. Can I read it? If it is there, I'm not really seeing anything. I think there might be something, but it's matte. Yes, yeah. It's a serial code on that one. And I cannot see anything on that one. I apologize. Yeah. I could get a magnifying glass out, but I'm not going to. But yeah, Walmart, super cheap, really nice. And I'm sure you can get this type of frame in a lot of different places. So if you have to wear safety glasses, get yourself something that fits snugly, comfortably, and is going to do the job.